Okay, so there are several ways to use to do mockups in Canva. The first one is by using shadow and frames. Okay, so let's just say you have a lead magnet that you wanted to promote. Let's just use this as an example. So the very first thing that you wanted to do is to download this as PNG files. Instead of PDF, we'll download this as PNG files because we will upload this back to Canva as an image. So let's download this as PNG. And then okay, let's just wait for it to load. Okay, here we go. Okay, then now let's go back to here we go. Okay, so now let's upload those PNG files that we just downloaded. Okay, so they're now uploaded as an image. So let's start by using frames in Canva. So when we go to elements, we can find, when we go to here, frames, there's actually something for an iPad. So usually when you have like a lead magnet, you usually show it or use a mock-up of an iPad. So you can use this and then just click on the cover and then put it inside the frame, and then go back to elements and look for a photo of an iPad. Okay, let's have something more. Okay, here, this one, I like this. Just make sure it's centered, and ta-da! Then you can just group them. There you go. And then you can probably add your text here. Hang on, let's just yeah, your paragraph text. Okay, let's say free download. Use. Okay, so you have now here, and then you can probably I'll just pull up lorem ipsum because I'll just use a text filler. Okay, and use Nexa. Okay, let's just say this is my subheading. Or 25. Okay, so just add your text, and then you can also add your CTA. Okay, so instead of going to elements and go to shapes and pull up a rectangle here, I'm going to press R on my keyboard, letter R on my keyboard, and it will pull up a rectangle. And then I'll just adjust it and make it look like it's a button. Change it to bold. And then download. go. I think this one is better. Alright, then you can add like a background here or elements that you want. But this is the important part. This is how you create a mock-up. Because mock-up is important because it will give your audience like a snippet of what's going on, of what you're offering, instead of just, you know, just a blank thing there, just say lead magnet and free download. But what are we downloading, right? So it gives them like a visual representation of what you're offering, and they'll be enticed to click on that download button. And then aside from this, you could also use like a MacBook. So let's do that. MacBook or computer screen, sorry. Okay. Okay, here, so there's a lot of options. Let's just say, let's use this one. I like using simpler one because it's more realistic. So we don't have a frame here. So what you can do is go back to your uploads, and let's just say, okay, we need a banner, a sample banner. Hang on, I'll just download something. Okay, let's use this one. I'll just download this real quick as a PNG. Okay, so you can just go ahead and apply it and adjust it accordingly and make it look like it's inside that MacBook screen. Okay, there we go. And okay, so I'll click again with the MacBook and put it into, okay, make sure it's centered, so it's centered already. This one as well, put in the center. Okay, and group them. So that the purpose of grouping is to make sure that when you adjust the size, you'll only just, you know, you can do them all at once. Okay, then you can start adding in your text and your CTA. Okay, or you could also use this one, this technique. This is what I really like. Okay, so I'll put 3 pages. Okay, so I'll do it again. So when you do this, let's say multiple, you want it to show like multiple pages. Make sure that you choose all the pages that you wanted to use and don't make any adjustment yet. Adjust them all at once to make sure that they are still on the same size, all of them. And then just adjust their placement. I'll put this into the front since this is our cover page. Okay, so this one's at the back. Okay, and then I'm gonna adjust this and tilt this, and when you do that, a number will show up. Can you guys see it? It now says -2, -3, -5 degrees. So I'll just remember that it's negative, I'll choose -4 degrees, and then I'll do the same on the other one. So instead of negative, it will just be 4 degrees because they're facing the opposite way. And then I'm gonna click on this image, click edit image, add a shadow, drop shadow, and then you can adjust it. The transparency, I always use 30% because it's more realistic. And then do the same on the other pages. So edit image, shadows, drop, and then adjust the transparency. Feel free to use any transparency. I just wanted to use the 30% because it's more realistic. Okay, so when you're applying drop shadow, make sure that everything is the same because it will help you achieve like a global light. So all of them now is set as the bottom right and with 30% transparency. So as you can see, they'll look really like uniform. Okay, there you go. You can see there. I'll just change the background into something lighter so you guys can see. Okay, there. Okay. Let me look for something lighter. Okay, there. Okay, see that shadow? Now they look realistic. So you can now group them so that you can easily again adjust them or rescale them and put them anywhere. And then you just add your text and you can just add your CTA. So let's just say, for example, you're working on this social media graphic. Okay, let's do this one. When doing multiple social media graphics, I'm fond of copy pasting the text boxes to make sure they stays consistent all throughout. You know, the same size, the same spacing. Okay, here we go. And then my CTA here. Okay, like that. Or you can simply just use, instead of rectangle, use a circle. So instead of going to the elements and look for a circle, you can just type in letter C on your keyboard to pull up a circle. And here we go. And then change the color. And then here, let's just say free download or free copy. And I'll just adjust the size. Okay. There you go. Now, what will you do if you wanted to use this same mock-up but you wanted to use it on a banner? So usually you'll click resize and choose banner, right? But in my case, here's my workaround. So I'll pull up another Canva. So you can also do the resize or do this one. Let's just say banner. Okay. So there are three different ways that you can reuse that mock-up or promo graphic. So the first one is by hitting resize and choosing the size of the new design that you wanted to use. So you can use like banner or Facebook cover. You can do that. But you can also open like a new Canva editor with the size that you wanted to use. For example, this one banner, and then just copy paste. This. Since it's grouped, when you paste that, it will stay there. And there you have it. Okay. Like if you wanted to promote this on your Facebook cover or on your website, and you can use that one instead of using the same social media post. And then just add your text here. Let's see. And just rescale them. There you go. Or you can also do this one. So from your folders, you can see here all your design, and you can see all of your designs, and probably it's still generating right now. But let's just say, for example, it's already been saved and already refreshed. Then you can just click that design that you wanted to use and it will automatically be pasted here. So that also works if you have, let's say for example, you wanted a certain page from an old design. You just go again to here on your left bar, click all your design and find that old design. Let's just say I wanted to use this old banner here as a template. So I'm gonna click this one. Okay, so it will be applied, so just do necessary adjustment like this one. And then if you wanted to use this, yeah, there you go. Alright, so that's how you do mock-ups with the use of shadows and frames. Now let's use smart mockups. So this one is relatively new and some of you might not have the access to this one yet because Canva is still rolling it out, but you can find it here on your home page. Under tools, you can see your brand, content planner, and smart mockup. So just click on this. And if you have Canva Pro, you'll have access to over 8,000 mockups from smart mockups. So let's just say you wanted to promote again that lead magnet, that PDF file. So you could actually look up here, like for example, technology, have smartphones, desktop, laptops, tablets. So let's go ahead with the tablets because we will promote that PDF or that lead magnet. So just choose something that you think is relevant to your branding, or you could also use something that doesn't have any background at all. So earlier we created this one with the use of frame and a photo of an iPad, right? So now let's recreate this using smart mockups. So let's look for an iPad. Okay, I think this one will work, but let's find something that don't have a pen on it. Okay, I think this one will do. Okay, let's do that. So you click on that. So hit select and then you choose the cover of your lead magnet. Click select. And there you have it. So you can also adjust that one. It looks, so you can fit or fill. Okay, so the problem with this smart mockups is probably the sizing is doesn't fit. Like let's say for example, I think we're using here like a Samsung or an Android tablet instead of an iPad. That's why the sizing doesn't fit. So let's find something else. Okay, let's look for an iPad. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now again select. So if you want to do something from your design, or from your uploads, then you can click the one that you've uploaded, or you can also click something from your designs. And here's all of my design. Easy, right? Instead of downloading and uploading, you can find all of your designs in here. So let's just say I wanted to use this one and the cover page, this one, and select. Okay, let's just wait for it to load. And there you have it. You can again adjust if you think doesn't fit. So click on the image sizing or customize it. You can customize the like it's cropping. Let's see that here you can customize it by doing that. Okay, and then hit and save. And then once you're done, all you have to do is save mockup. Once it's saved, you'll have the option to use it on a design or download it. Okay, here, see, download or use in a design. So let's just say we'll use it on a design. And then it will ask you what design you'd like to create. So let's just say Instagram post. And there you go. Then you'll just start adding your text as usual. Okay, then let's do something else like the MacBook. Okay, let's go back to Smart Mockups and use, let's just say, how about, because Smart Mockups has a lot of options. You have like packaging, if you have like beverages or cosmetics and apparel. Let's just say you wanted a t-shirt or a tote bag. So you have a lot of options here. Let's just, I haven't created design for this, so let's just say let's use MacBook instead, or a laptop. Okay, and let's use the banners that we've created. So let's select this, and then let's use this one. Okay, select, then adjust. Okay, and there you have it. Save mockup. So again, use as you say, use in a design or download. So I'll click use in a design again, and I wanted to do like a banner this time. So here we go. Alright. And then you start adding your text and your CPA. Easy, right? Okay, so now the third option is to create or use the pre-made templates from Canva's template library. So let's go back to here, to the one that I just created. Okay, so when you go back here to Instagram, you can see your templates, and then you can start typing in mockups. And you can see different versions of mockups here. So they have mobiles, they have this one. See, it's like a full offer already. Then you can just replace this one with the cover, your lead magnet or PDF cover, and this one with your banner. Okay, so I've also done several mockups. You can look up my templates here by putting in my username, Sandy Sevilla Official. Okay, and here are the mockups that I've created. So if you have like a lead magnet and you wanted to show them all the pages that you have, okay, let's go back to uploads. Okay, I'll use that as the cover. See, all you have to do is just drag in the images that you've downloaded and re-uploaded back to Canva. Right. Or you can also go back here, use this. Okay, just drag in the images again. Okay, and then change this one. Change the text, change everything here. You could also delete that and add your own text or add your own cover. Alright, so if you wanted to create like this whole bundle, all you have to do is to just, you know, use the one that you've previously created. Create first a MacBook and then an iPad. There we go. Okay, so MacBook is relatively bigger than the iPad, so make sure when you place them, make sure that it's realistic. So here we go, and then I'm just gonna adjust them all at once. And what if I wanted to add this one as well? So you can just go ahead and copy, paste, and then just make sure again that they look, you know, realistic when you do that. Okay. And here you go. Ta-da! Alright. So that's pretty much how I do it. So once this is done, you can just go ahead and group them or download them as a PNG without background, so you can use them on your next design, or you can also just resize and do the copy paste or the all your design if you wanted to reuse them on a different size.